lives, and I'm so fortunate to know him and be part of his business. Mr. Ash Mufareh.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ash. I'm your friend, and this is all I do. And I'm very delighted to be with Onpassive Nation as usual. I think we're going to make it a very special event here. This is a very dear group to us, and the energy is just the perfect mindset for what we're doing in Onpassive. If everybody replicates this spirit and attitude and mentality in the industry, there's not going to be a problem. But here's a problem. People come from different backgrounds and they're conditioned into something it is not even proven it's right. So it's been said this way, and the first attempt of doing business and this kind of automation or digital world. So it's been done in a certain fashion, maybe 10, 15 plus years ago, and everybody else continued to repeat that, though a bigger portion are from a traditional business background. So they try to apply this digital world, okay, with the traditional old school, which doesn't click. We got the baby boomers, they have a different style of doing it. We got the millennial, they have a different attraction and a different style as well to the whole concept. And technology not has changed. It became a whole different animal. So how could you apply the same over and over? This is exactly the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over, and you expect a different result. That's just insanity. You have to change if you want to. This is 2020, and the pace of technology is far faster than anything else. The future is technology. The present is technology. It's not a. It's indisputable. It's irrefutable that should we trust this computer or this machine or device? We can doubt many things now, but we do trust these. We can't live without them, just like oxygen and water. I mean, not for survival, but if you want to have an efficient life in today's life. That's why it became inevitable. We have to endorse technology in any business. This is not 2004 and 5 when the Googles and the Facebook were rising. So they transitioned or they advanced, but when people came in, oh wow, I can have a page now. I can type something and people from different countries can see what I'm typing. Whoa, that was mind-boggling back then. But today we can do more with technology. So let me tell you what the future is, okay? Is technology. The future is automation with machine learning strategies, that is artificial intelligence, AI. The future is virtual life and virtual reality. The future is 3D printing. 25% of all products and items are going to be manufactured throughout 3D printing just in 5 years from now, not like decades. So you need to prepare now. This is, very sophisticated technology. You're not going to wait until 20. So this is we know it's coming. You're going to have 3D printing. You're going to have artificial intelligence. Now, you have to have automation. You have to have virtual products and digital products now that can take and lift up the heavy lifting that we have to do anyway. You're not going to wait and then begin to adapt to the new technology. You've got to be prepared now, because I think we all agree that every day either you prepare or repair something from yesterday. You prepare for tomorrow. So if I want to have a successful tomorrow, it's a simple math. I have to do the work today. I will have the results or the harvest tomorrow. Doesn't mean literally tomorrow, in the future. And when you don't do that, that new style is going to happen anyway, and then you have to start repairing and adjust it. You'll be behind the curve back in the future. So we are absolutely on the front wave of many good things. Make no mistake, the future is very obvious. You're going to have technology, you're going to have automation, artificial intelligence, 3D printing, digital currencies or money. That has to be solved. I'm not indicating specific Ethereum or this coin, or I swear, I don't know. But we have to have, maybe it doesn't exist, not even Bitcoin. I don't know, but we have to have digital money that we don't count the dirty, nasty papers anymore in any currency. And it has to be universal, because the world is like, bridging more and more, and it's becoming a big village, just one. So why do we have to have so many currencies and so many items and units? And so this is the future, okay? And we know the saying about like the gold rush back in California. Those who prepared the tools made a fortune versus who were digging for the gold. Okay, we're selling the tools with Onpassive. So here are the four pillars of Onpassive. You might have heard them before, but I want to tell you how I sincerely believe one of them could make us very successful. So we knew how there's a high demand, growing demand on technology, on tools, whether marketing is one thing, but communication, education, virtual work now, work from home. It's not like get a real job anymore. This is the real job. Have you heard it before? Somebody tell you like, oh, come on, what are you doing? Okay, get a real job. I have heard it from friends, from intelligent, educated people, sadly, but in different areas, not in this area. Get a real job. I don't, it hurts. Okay, this is real. You don't see it, or like, and we decided to have everything that we use in one place called Onpassive. So we know what we need to use, like for business building, for money producing, like crowdfunding. People want to make a living, for work from home, for learn from home, for even worship from home now. And all the different niches, they require some common tools. You cannot avoid them. As of now, the market tells you, you're going to go get this, you're going to get Zoom, you're going to get the Gmail, you're going to get that account, you're going to have a domain name. So it is overwhelming. Cost, learning, it can be intimidating for the baby boomers or even those who are not from this industry. But everybody, regardless of their sector, they're going to need such a solution. So we decided to say, we're the supermarket. We're the one-stop shop of all the tools and technologies and modalities that we use anyway. So it's not something I don't know if it's going to sell or not, okay? It is selling. It's selling like hot cake. And we're using it, we're paying for it, but it is just complicated. And it can be better, and it can be more convenient and user-friendly in one platform. So the fact that we have gathered everything in one-stop shop, that is already a whole business. That's it. We could say we're done. Onpassive is already a success. We have all the tools in one place. We're going to sell it, market, pack it, right? Sell, sell, sell every day. Hot cake. But we said, well, we know how technology can be complicated for others, like they were not born with this era of technology. So, but this is the internet population, so you have to include them. You have to include all kind of backgrounds, all different languages, all different, walks of life. So we said we have to automate it. It's like, it's not possible that I can expect you to do the same thing, Mike to do the same thing, Marty can do the same. It's just not replicatable. It's not duplicatable. It's not systematic. We have to do it in an accurate, perfected way, like science. Machines can be duplicatable, but not human. We got the mindset involved, we got the leadership, we got the expectation, the mood, the attitude. Every day you have a different mood. So how are you going to run a solid, sustainable, consistent business if you can fluctuate? You might have a bad week in your life, your family. So if that is going to affect your performance in business, not going to be a good business. It's not a good model. Now, that's one. But if you have a bad week, he's having a horrible month, just a lot of issues going in their neighborhood or country and all of that. So now collectively we come in the back of our head, we know the drama that we go through. So if that is going to be affecting our performance, it's not going to be as efficient. So we have to really automate it. So pillar one, complete system, digital system, not marketing. Don't tell me marketing anymore. We have communication, we have the whole digital world is summed up in Onpassive. Two, we've automated that. You don't have to do it. Self-driven, okay, but we could have stopped right there. My God, we have everything in one place, automated, anyone can run with it. You just sit down and enjoy the ride. Okay, you want to mess with it? It's a beautiful toy. You're not going to break it. Don't worry. It's very reliable. We could have stopped right there. We have a very successful business. This is doubled down like already, right? But we said, people need exposure, whether they're business, ideas, books, you name it, okay? Any project you have, you need to share it. If you know about that, just like one is too small of a number, doesn't pick up, doesn't build up. So we thought people struggle with traffic. That's a hot topic. And a lot of people will tell you all the tricks in the world. I'm going to pause on this point before we go to the last pillar of Onpassive. So pillar 3, we thought something called traffic. We need to include traffic. It's not realistic to expect everybody to know the resources or the budget or what works or the proper subject line and a message, what catches, what doesn't work, how do you follow up, but tomorrow I'm busy, we have something else, you don't follow up, you break it. It also has to be systematic and done, because not all traffic are the same. Here is what we're seeing, and that's what kind of motivated me to really, I know there's something better. So I go to conventions prior to this, or before even Onpassive project, and you pay a couple of $1,000s in travel. I'm talking about the US here, the value. You do the math. Most people can figure it out. And you pay for a course and all of that, and they tell you loophole or a trick, how to collect free leads, 50 leads a day, 30 leads a day on Facebook. In my definition, it's a true failing strategy. It's a losing strategy. It's unethical. It's not targeted. It is not effective, and it's harassing. It is spamming. It's unethical. You're pushing yourself on something that I wanted. Why? I take Facebook as like a trap, like a, you know, cheese on a mouse trap. So everybody comes there. They want to sell their garbage. Forgive me, okay? And it's like a dog fight. Everybody, me, 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 me. You come in with the mindset you want to sell me your stuff. You're not coming there for me. And I come there because I want to sell you my stuff. So I'm already programmed. I am not going to allow you to influence me. You're programmed. I'm blocked. I'm going to sell you. So how is it going to work if the mindset is not proper? Two, the mindset, the perception on the platform is different on every platform. Everybody has multiple Facebooks, no doubt. We can talk about that. Everybody has multiple email accounts. You have one for the family, probably. You have one for the business, for your doctor appointments, or for the, what do you call those, promotions for your Bed Bath & Beyond coupons, and right? And you have one for offers, business opportunities, which is spam, so you can take ideas. So you open that as a trash collector. You designed it. I'm not, the way it's designed and manufactured, I'm not going to even take into this. So the perception when I'm checking my email for my family or on Facebook is totally different, or on Twitter, or searching. So the mindset with this random traffic is not the most perceptive to any product. You don't go to buy your grocery on Facebook. Oh, or I'm going to buy a piece of furniture or some item for the house. You don't go, I'm going to go and maybe on Twitter, I'll find some offers. It's not the right platform. You don't go on Skype and somebody hit me, I want to buy my bananas today. It's not there. So it has been done wrong, and we think it's like, okay, go and create a conversation and all of that. It takes leadership, it takes attitude, it takes mindset, attraction, you gotta be likable. It's a whole set. I will tell you what, it's not possible. As positive as I am, as optimistic as I am, it's not replicatable. It's not gonna work, it's not targeted, it's not effective. You cannot go far because people are not gonna do it. And it's just not going to work all the time. It's the wrong market. It's the wrong philosophy. It's the wrong strategy. So to be effective, okay, you have to change the dynamics, including, because it's all about attraction. What attracts you to this product or to this business? Or it's about attraction. So if it's not set up properly, it will get saturated, or you would have probably some success, but not unlimited success, not going to be scalable. So here is the pillar of Onpassive. We provide the traffic that is targeted, that is qualified, that is relevant for people who, or prospects who said, I'm looking for this, show me what you got. It's an open relationship. It is effective. It's a yes or a no. This is what I got. It's called trade, e-commerce. Okay. Any area you're in, it's either sell or buy, offer, sell. This is what we got. You like it, take it. If you're attractive enough, you're going to sell enough. So that's why we are different. We heard that Lee saw the live blood or everything, but some old methods, they don't work anymore. And I see people are still doing the same insanity, spam, spam, spam. And it's just an insult to our intelligence. We can do better as human beings in 2020. There's more technology, or there's at least to be realistic about the expectation. I will not invite anybody. Don't take me wrong. We have to do something. This is what available in Facebook right now. This is what available. I don't blame you if you're doing it, because this is what you're taught, okay? And this is what available. But if we replace it with something more realistic, something more logical, something more reliable, more effective, okay? The real deal, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality, right? Okay, if we do that, now we have an offer that attracts a whole market. So that alone can actually be a business if we provide traffic. And I'm not saying the mentality of done for you is not like charitable. It's not like we're handing it, like we're giving it away. You're paying for it. You're hiring the company Onpassive to do the work for you. Okay? And we're not tricking you. You're paying for it up front. Now we're going to take a slice of it to cover the technology. Payroll, we have real employees, engineers, masters, experts, managers, all types of people. We do that on your behalf, but you pay for it. So we got to cover that before we even go anywhere. So that is covered from your subscription to the traffic that we provided. It's paid. It's not like we're going to go and harass people on Facebook or see what happens. We pay for it. You buy one, you buy two, you buy five. It's predictable. If I give you five, give him five, automatically, fair and square, everybody's going to succeed. Here's the thing. But how do you follow up with them? And what do you tell them? And what do you sell them? That's another topic. Also, that is covered. It's all one complete solution. I can do it. Dan can do it. But I don't expect everybody to do it. And we don't have one style. It's impossible to have one style. So I want everybody today to try to look at things differently. You come and tell me, well, Mike said so and so. This is Mike's style. He's a doer. He's taking action. If you're not doing better action, be quiet, okay? Cannot criticize somebody and you have no action. So any action is better than no action. All right? No tire kickers. Now, you support that. Now, he has a different style. You have a different style. She has a different style. And it's necessary because we cannot have one model and everybody. We're humans. We're moody. We have something in the mind, inside of your brain, all of you, called friction. Brain friction. Have you liked one food or one color before and you change your mind? You can't stand it anymore? Do you get confused where we're going to eat today, what I'm going to wear today, or where we go today? It's called mind friction. Your brain internally is messed up. It's debating itself. It's confused. It's moody. It's science. So how could your brain, my brain, his brain, her brain, everybody's brain be on the same page and do the same exact thing? It's just not going to work. If we all look the same thing and we use one passport because we look alike, no, we have to be different. That's what makes us, right? So we have to have a complete system, run on autopilot. We don't expect anybody to be creative. We don't rely on that because with the masses, with the different backgrounds, it's just not realistic. We have to also provide the traffic and do the proper procedure to work with that traffic. How do you deal with it? That's the whole topic, okay? But you have to get the right traffic, okay? Doesn't matter how much or how many, but the right traffic, targeted traffic. Not all traffic are equal, no way. And the perception and where you get the traffic is paid for, okay? So if we cover those, we can walk away. We nailed it. What a business model Onpassive. My goodness, we're done. So I can walk away. I tell you, I give you like something with 3 major solutions in life. but Mike Williams or Mike Ellis is going to come and say, I like that concept. How can I be a part of that? You're going to be a reseller. We're going to give you a slice of that commission or the sales volume if you choose to. Okay, if you're happy with the three models, okay, or the three solutions that we offer, they're major, not small, by the way, they're complete. But we decided we're gonna be partners in this, okay, in wealth and success. I'm astonished by the greed and corruption in the world. Why just a few people have all the wealth and the 97% of us just watch? And it's like they're aliens and this doesn't belong to us. And we are the product. We're being manipulated. How in the world this is fair? You're here for just a couple of decades or 10 or 15 decades. Nobody lived that long, but it's a short life. Isn't it going to be more enjoyable if it is more accessible to everybody? What's offered in life? What's offered in life? We're talking about healthy food, education, health, lifestyle, little travel, security, financial. That's basic. Why should somebody in Ghana have no education because they have no money? Or their family, they can't even buy a shoe or a pair of shoes for the kid, for the child. They walk barefooted, okay, in the street. And this frustrates me, like how in the world we have hundreds of millions of children around the globe do not have sufficient food. Are we insane? Like in 2020, there's still starvation? How? Like it just doesn't make sense. So we must, as humans, because technology is beautiful, but where is the human part of Onpassive? That is how we all come together and share the result, the success, or the benefit financially. I'm not promising you're going to be those billionaires that they are not relatable at all. Like I don't even click with them. It just happened. They had a solution that worked randomly. I'm not saying all of them. Some people engineered it. But most of them, like the Facebook guys, uh, the whole thing is a hack. How could I even support that? So it's unethical and it's not fair, and it's just going to put us behind as humans. So we can find a solution, like if we provide those three things and just another billionaire, another 5 billionaires. Who cares? But Onpassive and the AI, the artificial intelligence and the technology that we have in Onpassive comes with a beautiful, kind heart that no one else, I've never seen it. Everybody is deep in our heart, okay, in our calculation. There's always that brain in me on every step. I'm thinking, what about the little guy? Mari DeGarmo, yesterday we were talking. We're talking about some, technical or some marketing strategies, displaying name and all of that. Did I tell you it's not gonna be fair for the little guy? I told you this is good for you, it's good for me, for the pros, but it is not going to work for the little guy, and Onpassive was made for the little guy. I don't know who came up with the 97%. I don't believe it's 97%. Just no way. I mean, it's way bigger than that. There's not even a 1% of the global population is having a fair advantage of what's available. We're blessed to have this technology. We're blessed to have the human mind that can create those solutions. So why should I kind of have a monopoly and preserve it just to the Mufareh family? So we're all going to enjoy that. So 4 pillars, guys. Okay. Complete, automated in one place. Okay. Perfect traffic, the right traffic. Okay. Done for you 100%. And we're going to share the benefit. It cannot, I dare anybody to top this. So the 4 pillars of Onpassive, that's what makes it work for the little guy, for the big guy. And I think it will be a global solution. Not necessarily just the economy or economical part of it, but as well the today's lifestyle, the technology, the mechanics. So I want to sip something, okay, called coffee, while I hear back if that's, you know, something that's sounding to you or making sense to you. All of you invited, Dan, Marty, and Mike as well. I just can't tell you how proud we believe that we completed that. And it was gradual. It was like one led to another, one thing. I believe we nailed it. What do you think, Dan?
Absolutely. In fact, I mentioned a little earlier today that we all have to establish a belief. And it took Marty, Mike, and I, 15 months working hard on this, and our belief became stronger and stronger as time went on. And we are rock solid with this company right now. And each person that is joining us today that is looking at this as an opportunity has to do their due diligence themselves and really look at this thing and determine if this is for them. And we can share everything that we have with you, but you have to get in there and really work hard and just take a look at this thing, because it's the best.
What do you mean, Mike? It's not the best?
No. Let me elaborate a little bit, Ash. I do this every week. I do it 4, 5, 6 times a week, and I give a view of Onpassive, and it's okay. But as people come in and they've heard me and now they're listening to you and you talk about the 4 pillars, it expands their horizons so much more than I ever have, Ash, because what you talk about not only affects their lives, but it affects everybody around them. And this goes worldwide. We have people in third world countries that if they brought in $500 a month, they're wealthy. And when they understand what you've just said, Ash, and you say it so much more eloquently than I do, it just makes such a big difference. I love listening to what you're saying, and I know what you're saying, but you say it in such a way that you're going, wow, this is bigger than what I thought. And it really is. And every time I listen to you, every time, you and Marty talk and we get off and we chat, Marty and I, we're just bouncing off the walls after that happens. I mean, literally bouncing off the walls because of what's coming. And I believe that the people on our team, Onpassive Nation, they understand this is special. This is different. This is nothing they've ever seen, and it will change the way they look at their life and the way they live their life. And that's so cool. That's the best part about what we do, is seeing people really light up and they look at what you just said and they're going, man, this is for me. This is me. This is what I can do for my family. And it's because of what you've done, what the tech team has done. It's really some cool stuff, Ash. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate you coming on and giving that slant that they don't get from me or Marty or Dan. It's extremely powerful. Very, very powerful, Ash. Thanks so much.
But thank you, and Dan as well. I would still like to hear from Marty elaborates, but it's not a one style. It's not a one. So I can do this, but we cannot go far. We have to have not only you and like Dan and Mike and we have to have somebody who speaks Hungarian, Slovak, Russian, Arabic, and Vietnamese, and and they have to be relatable to their surrounding. So it's not a one style. We have to be inclusive, and the whole business model has to, like, if we have the competitive mentality within, again, you see that brain friction within. Can you imagine also we have that possible between all of them, how much friction we'll have? So that's why the setting for any business model, the way I view, especially in this arena, it's just not viable. Not going to work, because it's set up for people to eat each other. Even the company competes with its own users. It just blows my mind. How is it going to succeed? Like, it can to a degree, just but very limited temporarily, but it's not scalable. It's not a permanent solution. So, but because it got your attention, the heart that we exhibit and Onpassive to the world, and like the compassion to give them the financial tools and solution. Yeah, that's beautiful, but I even go beyond that. I wish time allow us to go, we also have the tools within Onpassive. You're going to be wealthy, and we're talking about founders now, or financially solid, the least to say, more than secure. I know you're going to have excessive, okay, finances beyond your dreams. I know it. So what do you do with that excess or extra? We want to make sure it's fairly delivered to where it belongs. All right. I've seen it before when the big billionaires make it, or multi-millionaires, what they do with it. Vegas, Rolex, okay. Yachts, hot chicks, some like private jet. Are you serious? Somebody's hungry within your neighborhood. Talk to me about India. I know the contrast in the society. It's messed up. Like, go to Mumbai and you see like one skyscraper or one like castle just a block away. People are dying out of starvation. How is this realistic? Come on, okay. So I'm not saying you shouldn't be wealthy. No, I mean, come on, you're successful, enjoy it. But I'm sure you could lift up one individual with you, one, that will change their world, okay? Whether it's a child in Kenya that get a proper education or health, or enough with contaminated water, just clean water. Can't we have drink water? So how so? Some people get the Evian and all those fancy packaged waters, okay, and some people drink contaminated water. How people can be ill and all they can do is put like olive oil or pad or whatever. It's not realistic. You need treatment, right, Dan? I mean, okay.
Absolutely.
So it has to be accessible. It has to be accessible. Food, health, education, that's a minimum. I mean, I'm not buying a car like, you get a car, you get a car. No, but at least we deserve water. We deserve safety. We deserve financial security. So if you take care of yourself, fill your tank, Onpassive is going to make sure that you do that first. You're fine, financially free, debt free, all of that solid. But we have set it up in such a way the tools are available that you can bless another soul on this beautiful planet. It doesn't matter what your interest. You probably can save an animal. Some people are passionate. A dog maybe can be. I don't care what's your passion, or the environment, or anything, science researches, or any interest that you have. Okay, orphans, elder people, or senior citizens. We we can do better as humans. So that's why Onpassive, gets me more than just passionate. I actually, I can die for it, literally, like literally, because of the impact I know we are already making by giving that hope back in people's mind, no matter what they know or what they don't know, no matter what they have or they don't have, no matter how much they have, okay? It's not reserved to me and to those people who know how to do business or to a few, okay? I would enjoy it better with more people. That is more fulfilling, that is more given. And I'm not giving it away as a charity in terms of the business model, but the business model enables those in it and empower them to be able to bless that. Marty, I know you're compassionate about that because I know you have some interest you want to travel, not just for the family, for other people outside the country. You've been, you traveled globally and abroad before, and the world is not limited. There's so much. There's an exciting lifestyle out there that we can enjoy if money was okay.
Yeah, after thinking about this, giving things, that, for me, that feels the best thing to do. And looking back at the last 16 months, maybe financially I can't help people, but I can share Onpassive. And until I get the finances, what better gift is there than sharing Onpassive? There's none. There's none. I can show them hope, and I can show them a reality of changing. I've been to countries where an orange costs $5. I've been to a country in Russia where the man and the woman are both working and they make $100 a month, 1 month. They're sweeping their floor with a bunch of sticks that were tied together to make a broom. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it makes you think about what we have and how much more you can have. But yeah, I think I'll buy new t-shirts and a new pair of shorts, and everything left is probably going to be to help somebody else. I don't care that much for that. So that's my.
I love it. I love it. Definitely. This is exactly the spirit of Onpassive. Hey, we've heard it before. Okay. We're not necessarily going to feed everybody, but we can teach them how to fish. We can give them the solution. It's literally you're giving them the tools and they're running out of, and they're going to catch fish. And fish, it doesn't mean like literally fishing or hunting or recruiting. It means to be able to be, here's the key thing. Okay. We know work smart, work hard, all of that. The combination is you have to have both. So the Russian couple that you just mentioned, they work hard. If they know a smart way, they can leverage. They don't mind working hard. They're some of the most hardworking people I know. I worked with Russia myself. They really work hard. But can you imagine if they have a smart work? That's a combination. A lot of people are slackers. They just want to work smart, but they don't have it, okay? They're trying to be wise. So smart work, hard work is ideal. You have to have the proper business strategy and business model. At the same time, okay, to make sure it's relatable and it affects everybody's life somehow, whether you're in it or not. Like if you're my neighbor, not everybody necessarily is going to be passionate about the solution or the 4 pillars we just mentioned, but they can somehow benefit if the economy in that country is being lifted, if the crime is going down because people don't have to do that. They just have the tools or the access to do better. If they have better health, so the impact is going to grow. I mean, how many of us thought about, I'm going to go and maybe we come together and we're going to fund one hospital somewhere in a developed country or clinic, just a clinic that in a village, or school, or clean water option. How many of us thought oh, or pledged to do that? I can't wait to do that. And I know it's going to happen. Some people might pledge and, you know, just get seduced by the money and wealth and all of that, but to a point, then they're going to say, oh, this is not fulfilling. I better do something meaningful. So what we have in Onpassive is we have the platform where we will do it. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing with that money. I'm not, if I'm going to have to say this publicly, if the wealth or the financial status where I am today, this is until not only myself, my legacy, it's done. I don't have to work a day. I don't have to struggle for money. So I'm done by now. So what motivates me beyond money, okay, that I can go on and on and on, that you have a purpose, okay, that to have a meaningful, it has to be beyond yourself. So I know it, I know what happens. We're going to get to a point where you might be like, oh, I'm just going to take care of it. But most of us, once you get to that threshold of like being fulfilled, you're going to start thinking of something more meaningful in life, something more fulfilling that goes and grows beyond your selfish, you know, or personal needs. Okay, we all have needs. It's okay, but it's not much. You're going to do better as a whole. So we're going to give you the ability to be able to give back. We're going to get you there, okay? That you take care of yourself, fill your tank, okay? You cannot give what you do not have. First, you have to stuff your wallet and then be able to give back as much as generous as you could be. And some people will give more, some people less. It doesn't matter. You save one life, one child, one elder, we will impact the world. Onpassive is just beyond business. It's not only a business solution, it's a lifestyle, it's a whole human you know, collaboration that I know your grandkids and your kids are going to talk about that and say, thank you, Grandpa Marty DeGarmo, for what you've done and endorsing the philosophy and the vision of Onpassive early on. Just you saw it, you got in, you're a visionary, and you're leaving this for us and beyond, okay? We're literally putting a stamp on and a mark on this planet. And we have one life. Either we just like a number, you know, people are count number, people are in, people out. I'm not going to say the other word, garbage in, garbage out, but we're not going to be a number. You're going to count as a founder of Onpassive. You have a mark on planet Earth that generations in the future, if you're really in it, okay, they're going to thank you. They're going to recognize your vision and your wisdom of endorsing such a business model. I don't know if we have time to go over another topic. I am excited to, yeah, to cover maybe one more point. I mean, Mike and Dan, you probably want to pick one more topic. I'm looking at I have potential discussion topics that we can probably cover briefly, and I'm just leaving a reason that I can be invited again here because or do I have?
Yeah, no, Ash, I don't know of another topic right now. I mean, the stuff you've covered so far, absolutely terrific. It really shows the heart of Onpassive, who we are, where we're going. And Marty, Dan, and I have talked about this for 15 months, and I understand people don't hear it right away, but it really is service, what you can do for someone else, how you can lift them up. That's so enjoyable. And once you take care of the money thing, you're right, Ash. Yeah, you got to take care of your needs, but once you get there, it's just so much more enjoyable to help people and see that look on their face. And what you've talked about today, it really shows the heart of Onpassive. And I know the people on our team, they all feel the same way. Yeah, they've got to take care of those financial needs. But once that gets done, yeah, we've got the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's a big world. So we'll have plenty to do as Onpassive proceeds in the next months and years. Another topic. Marty, you got anything for another topic?
Yeah, please. So, I mean, or any of our
You don't
guests
think
or founders.
you don't think Ash blew us away enough. He's done. My cup runneth over. Okay. Yeah. Man, what do I say?
All right, let's do something special. What do you think for Onpassive Nation? On the honor of Onpassive Nation, okay?
Blow us
Okay.
away, Ash.
I I want to give everybody one reason to be excited about the future. One reason, okay? Have you heard of something called COVID-19? Yeah, sadly, okay. So we can look at it that it's a tragic thing, or we can actually develop an opportunity, okay? Or it empowers us to, like, I'll give you an example. Some of our founders here from the United Kingdom, or there's a British study, just came from Britain yesterday or the day before. One good thing I know, 1 million British smokers quit smoking, fear of COVID-19. Okay, there's something good in it, right? Okay, so 1 million in one country, that's a lot of progress. So we can look at the half full or the half empty of the glass. I want to look at what possibilities this COVID-19 created. I know something. I'm going to give you some statistic, science, something that in the kitchen of Onpassive. Okay, for the first time, I'm going to reveal it here, but without the mechanics, because this is a public platform, right? But I'm going to tell you why Onpassive is superior to any IT company or AI company. Okay, we're ahead of our peers in every way. So Onpassive saw this early on, okay? We actually had the discussion months ago. We're gonna create something called, okay, are you ready? Maybe the name will sell it. Okay. It's Onpassive Academy. What does that mean? What does that mean? So Academy, we're not a school, we're not a university, we're not gonna give a diploma, but we're the platform of the future education, virtual education, distance, learning from distance. This is becoming like water, okay? It's inevitable. You have to have that. So many schools around the world right now, as we speak, have decided to open or reopen virtually. They need the mechanics or the tools. They don't exist yet. Yeah, they got Zoom, but that's not viable. It just, the schools, they don't own it. They don't have complete control of the mechanics or monetization of that, utilization. I'm gonna blow your mind with something will make your head spin. Statistics say there are 1.8 billion. That's 1,800 million students from first grade until graduate, like college, universities. So we're talking about 1.8 billion market cap. All right. Onpassive is developing a solution, Onpassive Academy, and don't judge me if the name is not exactly like that, purposely, because I know some good friends are listening to this, so they're going to play with it, okay? But we know what we're doing, okay? So I'm going to give you what's going to give you I'm going to say enough to to broaden your vision, okay, but not the mechanics, because it's IP, intellectual property for Onpassive. We are creating a solution where all students of all levels, even elective education, I want to learn how to cook something, you know, lasagna. So the virtual education, I'm not going to go flip channels now. So where do you go? You go online. So if I have something, so you got the YouTube channels, you got the gurus, you got the ebooks, you got the webinar series, you got the videos, you got, so we're kind of organizing this in one place called Onpassive Academy, okay, where students and the 1.8 billion plus, I want to teach you how to play guitar. I'm not, okay, how to sing, how to do, you know, take care of your taxes. So real life knowledge that we need. So we're putting the platform where the students can come, the teachers, the underpaid teachers can come globally, where they can have a better opportunity. So we're giving the solution to the teacher where they can make more money, all right, than they can ever make in their career or traditional education, okay? And the parents can afford homeschooling and private education, custom education. I don't need to learn about certain topics. I want to learn math, but why are you teaching me religion and history? And I'm like yawning because I need the credit. Who said we have to do that? Okay, so today something called, so the traditional education is old. Is getting outdated. We need custom education. Academy, I want to learn how to program Java. That's all I want to do. I don't need any talk. I'm a programmer. I want to put my brain into something. I don't need that. I want to talk about politics. So I want to talk to those people who want to talk politics. So it has to be relevant, targeted, okay? And it has to be monetized where the teacher can make a living, where the parents can afford that custom private homeschool and travel, do the things you like. Why do you have to send them to schools? And sadly, I have to tell you this, and take a chance and risk of being shot or you know, or bullied or so. Why do I have to take a risk and send my child there? I'm going to bring the best teachers that I can afford to pay them, give them the exact education that they need, that they like. Empower their strengths, their hobby, their passion, not their weaknesses. I hate this topic, but I have to learn it because I got to get a degree or a diploma. It's academy. It's custom education. But here's the thing. So you're going to have to be able to organize classes in a much better way than the traditional class and chalk or whiteboard, whatever, okay. You're going to have videos, archive of previous classes. You can catch up, audios, videos, all format of, you know, medias and today's technology, technical, okay, in your language, in your relevant topic. There's a master chef in Japan. I want to learn sushi from them, and I'm here in the United States on the other side of the world. Okay, how could that happen? I'm going to have to fly there. It's going to cost me stay a couple of years. No, I can take it online. Put it together, okay? So we're going to have classes, archives, wallet exchange internally. Student, which is the guardians or the parents, can pay for it from their income. They're users of Onpassive. The teacher can generate an invoice, okay, and pay and custom and build. They can also, there are templates for exams with Onpassive. And guess what? We have masters in education are doing that, all right? There's a portion that is done of Onpassive, how to get custom education. We have it covered until that ages of 12, okay, right now. We're going to continue building on that. It's going to be elective education, custom private education, high quality. People can afford to do it. Teachers are going to make money. Parents are going to earn more because when more students come to use it, meaning more customers in Onpassive, more funds, more growth, more prosperity to all of us. So if you get the vision, like imagine, you know, the Onpassive Academy, okay, imagine different folders. So you got the archived students, the next class, the calendar, where it is, if it's going to be using the Onpassive. Do you remember in the last webinar I said there's some platforms, the private webinar with Onpassive, okay, founders, I said there are a few systems, complete systems that can be they can be a business on their own, that they also have Connect Me in integrated with them. It's not Connect Me, don't worry. Okay, so so we have that. So now the virtual tools to do the audio, the visual, the collaboration, the students and all that, it's better than a student, because this is a screen. This is like whatever, 27 inches or 32 inches or 13 inches laptop or you know, 5 inches iPhone or whatever. So how many noses can be, you know, closed and watching that screen? One student, two students, three, their teacher, and who smell the breath. It's not safe anymore, okay? So I'm in my home or office, anywhere, and thousands can be attending the same class. Clean, safe, healthy, and we can collaborate and we can hear the class, the knowledge that I want, custom, academy. So this is another 1.5 or 1.8 billion users can use our technology, and they can earn using that, can, you know, definitely compound. So there's not a tool that you would need to go to another platform. So I'm going to check my email, or I'm going to go to Zoom to have that class, or what time is it? So everything, you got the agenda or the calendar, okay? You got the previous classes, you got the exams, templates, or all of that. The teachers can do them, okay? You submit them, they mark. Everything is perfect. The teacher has like almost like an admin panel. The students have a different view. You can do one-on-one, you can do multiple. That alone, that business model alone, or that system alone, we can live off it, okay? Not that this is the goal. I actually genuinely, okay, saw the solution. Ourselves here in this house, we are homeschooling, and we don't have a job. We don't have school, right? Total freedom. And we have something called Onpassive that is in 212 countries currently. We have a plan to visit as many countries as possible before we die. If we have school, it's not going to work for us. So I personally saw the need, and after, you know, all the safety issues and challenges here in America that we see going to school, and you know, so many issues, and it's not effective. I mean, we don't believe in that. We have custom education that you can give your child, build on their strength, not their weaknesses. So now we have something. They're literally ahead of their classes, so they go and test them. Now they're supposed to be on the first grade. You know, you're finishing the last term of the second grade. Why? Because they get the whole 45 minutes, one-on-one, not with 60 students. Be quiet. You know, just to manage it. We know how it goes. But can you imagine, like, one-on-one, they get the whole 45 minutes or 1 hour, or as much as you want. Oh, I like this topic. Oh, they like it. Oh, added class. They love it. What they like. You go with their passion. This is the future of learning, of education, okay? Onpassive is finishing the solution to do that. Not only ahead of the curve, we're creating the curve. Okay, so I hope that gets you excited. I mean, you couldn't be in a better position if you're a founder with Onpassive. The future is for us. We're owning this game. We're dominating the market in every aspect. I guess simply because we have the knowledge, but also the heart. AI with heart. That is Onpassive. I hope I gave you a reason to be more excited and more hopeful, to take care of yourself. Here's the thing. Every founder will benefit from this market cap automatically, just because you're in it. I don't think in my lifetime or your lifetime, you will witness another thing as big, as powerful as Onpassive. I just don't think so. And if you have it, I'll be your first fan, and I will chant behind you. I will do it. I'll be a customer. If you do it as good, as complete, as honest as Onpassive, if you do it, I'll stop Onpassive. I'll be your first one, and we will build your business. It just doesn't exist. I mean, no way.
Thanks, Ash. Thanks a lot. I have trouble sleeping as it is, right? And then you come up with this. What are you doing to me, man? I'm 60 years old. You're gonna freaking kill me before.
I'm giving you a reason to live. Take care of yourself. The future is better. It will get better, okay? We don't have to rinse and repeat old-fashioned, outdated things. You got to think, okay? We have a tool called brain, or a muscle if you want to wish it. Sadly,
well, you hurt my muscle, okay?
Was that?
You hurt my muscle. Yeah, you're making my muscle explode.
But it's a good thing because we need to use it, and that's how you exercise, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, it just.
I'm not a
lot of brains
person,
are rusty.
okay? I'm not a speechless. I'm not speechless person. I got a big mouth. You shut me up. I got to give you credit. There should be some kind of award for that.
We're gonna take it in a good way, Monty. I don't think Dan likes the solution. I mean, I saw he was like, nah, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, right. Oh my God.
I'm poking you. Come on, Dan, tell me. I saw you're excited. I saw you got it. You've been thinking about this. You've been thinking about it. I know expressions, yeah.
No, I'm going like this instead of like this. I'm going like this, but I just look at that as such an opportunity to get the kids to learn, because there's a lot of depression going on with kids these days, and because they aren't able to get to school and to socially interact with some of their friends and so forth. This will enable them to get a quality education, and you can set up those social interactions to get together with their friends in a safe way.
You know what's the best education? Real life.
Real life.
Marty DeGarmo, why do you have to be stuck in New Jersey? Okay, while you can be in Disney World here, right? All right, the kiddies are having fun, blast, and a couple of hours custom education on the beautiful 4K laptop that you will buy from Onpassive Income, okay? It's a good life. Sit and relax.
You don't want me as your neighbor, Ash. I drive you crazy.
I would love that. I would love it. I love you, brother. No, I would love that.
Too, Ash. That was Ash, when I asked you to come on, and we were talking last night. I expected you to blow us away, but you always got that extra kick. That you're like Ash on steroids. As soon as I think it's safe to go back in the water, here comes Ash with something else. My gosh, that was beautiful. Absolutely. I have no words for it.
Machine.
You got a freaking
thinking
yes, no doubt. I can't even think of what to say. I can't believe it. I'm speechless.
I love it. No, that's a good thing. Your day is better.
Yeah, it's better.
All right. And I know one thing. Your future is better with Onpassive. I guarantee it. Just the hope that we're cultivating in all of our hearts right now and minds. That just because it improves your immunity, your immune system. It increases your desire for living and doing more. Now you're no longer restricted. I don't need to live in this neighborhood, or you can change it. You can change your zip code or your country if you wish.
I'm gonna have to change my pants. Are you kidding me? Hey, everybody out there, was this amazing or what? Can I get a thumbs up, a slap, something?
How do we get more speakers? Like I see Jesse Justwant here from India.
Oh, we got leaders here from UK.
Bobby, thank you so much. You're an amazing man. Wow.
Yeah, we got
Arthur.
Look.
I'm looking, huh?
I told you you'd be surprised, guys, ladies. I was wrong. It was even more. I was surprised too. I always am. No, very good. Holy cow.
Absolutely. It's my honor and privilege to be always with Onpassive Nation, and I just love the like-minded people. Look how sharp and nice. Listen, you attract who you are, no matter how you just word it. It's one thing. You attract who you are, okay? So if you're here, you're attracted by our heart, by who we are. Wow, we also have Dr. Pankaj here. All my Indian people are here. Hi, Tony, South Africa, Tony Kipper.
Where's everybody from? Punch in where you're from. I'd like to know.
Yeah, so anybody want to speak? I don't know. We're going to practice because we're going to use this for the founders.
Oh, yeah, this is very good practice. Some of you guys out there, I know you can talk. I hear you all day, every week. Speak up.
I don't know. How do we do it? I would love to practice and learn how to do it.
Oh, wait a minute. I see hands up. Put your hand up if you'd like to talk. Maybe I'm new at this too, really.
Yeah, we're practicing. Don't judge us, okay?
You can judge us, but it's still, we don't know I don't know what I'm doing.
So Mike didn't like it at all, like that, like you don't care about education, or you don't think it makes sense to you?
No.
Why?
No.
Why do I take your silence? Is dislike, disagreement?
No, it's gonna take me 5 days to just absorb everything you said, Ash. And I'm thinking about, okay, I'm going to Montana, taking some of the kids with me, nieces and nephews, and we're going to go over there and enjoy it. They're going to have their school 3-4 hours a day, and the rest of the day we're in the middle of God's country fishing. I mean, how cool is that?
How dare you not to take me with you? I want to go fishing desperately. Oh my God.
We'll get you up there with the kids, Ash. You'll love it.
We'll do it. I love Montana. Wow, beautiful.
So no, it's going to take me a few days to absorb all this, Ash. That's all.
I know. You know I'm teasing you, right? I'm just...
No, I know it. And Marty knows when I get quiet, I'm going, oh, holy mackerel.
That's one thing, guys. It's not the ecosystem that you know is not even listed there. And don't judge me. I didn't give you the exact name, but I gave you the concept. I didn't give you the details, but you can imagine. It doesn't take a genius. I mean, or maybe.
We got enough. We
imagine from the day we met you. Yeah, we imagine all the time.
You've seen what we do, the quality of our work, okay? So it's flawless. It's easy, simple, but everything you need to make it enjoyable and be free. For God's sake, why would I want to be like stuck? Sorry, Mike.
Well, time freedom is the key, and there's so many of us out there that are looking for that time freedom.
You know what total freedom means? Financial freedom, but it's not a complete freedom unless you have time freedom.
Time freedom.
You're gonna have time freedom, broke. What do you do? Suffering, having pills, you know, painkiller. But it has to be complete. Total freedom. That's my term. It's not financial freedom, because some people, we know some professionals, they got good income, but no way. They would have to wait for those 2 weeks a year to get.
There's a lot of hands up, Ash. I don't know how to do it, though.
Yeah,
don't know what-
I will figure it out. Okay, maybe we need to invite. So let's focus, okay, on me. And if I stick my nose in the camera or you see inside, and don't judge me, okay? So I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to be staring here to find out where I know we can do it, or it'll be insane.
It's good. It's good to find out now, right, Ash? So
Yeah, I will find out. Okay, so Mike Ellis.
because you'll be using this later. If you
Yes,
scroll
indeed.
all the way up, you'll see the hands, and then it says chat next to it, but I don't know what that means.
No, you can write a message down below to them, Marty. It's not
No,
getting
I
them
know.
on screen.
Yeah, I know, but the one, if you scan all the way up, it shows all the people that have their hands up.
Yeah, I see it.
Frida, Paul Angus. Michael Horde has his hand up. He's building a large team right now. Where's he live? In California, right? California. Jerry Thomas. We're working it, guys. 21 hands up, 22 hands up. Holy cow.
Can you click?
Unfortunately, I only have 10 minutes before the next meeting.
That's fine. That's
But
fine.
I'm going to
That's
try my
okay,
best.
Ash.
Oh, I think I got it. All
You
panelists.
just click on the name.
I'm getting there. Okay.
He probably sees something different than we do. So I don't see any way to do it. Square change shot. Let me see something.
Okay. So this is. Oh, I see. So how
Yeah, that's
can
just
I
a
add
show.
more? Add more.
Yes, just chat. The messages are flying in.
Yeah, guys, while we're waiting for Ash, obviously Marty is going to make a recording of this and clean it up a little bit. He'll get me off and Dan off, and then it'll be him and Ash. And we'll put that up for everybody to use.
I got it. Frida, you should be able to talk. Okay. I'm just testing with you. Okay. So now give me names. I'll be able to enable them. Hi, Frida.
Unmute yourself, Frida.
All right. So let me see. Who want
There
to
you
talk?
go.
Jesse?
No, she's good.
I am blown away, Ash. Like Marty said, I talk all day long. That's what I do. I talk to people, and I'm speechless with your vision. You are such a visionary. It's amazing. And what you have planned for us, we don't even know probably a fraction of what you've done and what you're going to do. It's amazing to be able to take my grandchildren and go anywhere I want and have them go to school 4 hours in the morning and then have the rest of the day to enjoy
Number one, you
them
have to have the
because
money
they are my
and the time
pride.
freedom.
Yes.
Yes. Onpassive is giving you that.
You're giving it. You're going to give that. So
Well, you're bringing
All
on
right,
a lot
guys.
of people, Ash.
Yeah. All the raised hands. I mean, everybody here.
And
Hi,
that's
Richard.
it.
Panka.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Ash?
Having us to help us
Lovely.
is
Review.
Frida, get closer to the mic or whatever. Hey, Richard.
Hey,
Okay,
how you doing, Ash?
Awesome. Paul. Hi,
Cool,
Paul.
man.
Yeah, I'm just blown away, and the opportunity is so great. And be in our passive nation is such a blessing because all of our leaders help each other. You don't find that anywhere else online.
What's the secret sauce?
Business, you're on your own, but not here. On
Love.
passive,
Love.
and on passive. And love, yes, we all have the love. And that's we get that through your vision. It's just mind-blowing.
Frida,
I got the nation right.
Frida, let
Yes,
some other
indeed.
people. Yeah, let some other people talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I'm
Ash.
trying to mute it. Let's see.
Hey, Susie, there. How you doing? You look. Oh my God, you're fired up.
I'm fired
happened?
up.
What happened?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
Amazing.
Hey, this old school thinking, I did a chat. It's like your grandmother's underwear.
Yes, it is. And it was a bad looking one. It was
Yeah.
stitched and patched. And
No
I've seen it.
elastic. No elastic. I love that.
Horrible.
I love your sense of humor too. But
I
thank you
love
so
you
much.
too. Yeah,
Thank you so much for taking the time. I'm out here in Massachusetts in the United States.
Oh, you're Boston or where?
I'm in Amherst. I'm on the western part where the Smith College, Amherst College, University of Massachusetts, 5 college area. It's going to be huge
One
out
of my
here.
favorite places. Very intelligent people. Hi, Trevor. And Michael.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ash, how you doing?
You guys are all invited. Say something together. Say,
Yeah.
like, we could take a selfie together. Yeah. I'm enabling every hand on. Yeah.
Ash, I'd just like to say I've been with you now it'll be 2 years next month. And I've seen such a change in the very first webinar I went on with you guys. I was hooked on your vision then, and what you're telling us now, what's coming, it really is mind-blowing, and it's going to make such a difference, not just to the people who are founders already. It's going to make such a difference to the people who don't even know it yet. And that is the most exciting thing, is that we know what we've got in our hands here. And it's the people who don't know that are going to be so excited, because obviously we're going to tell them. And when they find out what they've got, they are going to be absolutely blown away. I feel so privileged that we are at the ground floor watching this thing being built and being given the insight by you to see what is coming out. All we have to do is just keep people little bit snippets of this, and they're going to be completely blown away. I've been in it for the long haul from the word go, and I'm just so excited to watch this baby being born. It's exciting times. Over to somebody else now.
Thank you, Richard. Are you saying you've been with us and it's getting better?
Yeah. I was there September. I first joined September 2018. So I think when I joined, there was 2,500 people.
So it's getting better.
Oh
It's
man,
getting better.
do you know
It's definitely getting better.
I mean, me and Peter joined a day after that, and Derek Venter showed us this. We was on the same webinar together with you, and we were working off Excel sheets, one video, no platform, no back office, no nothing, just your voice, your vision.
We revealed the name
everything.
in October. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Yeah,
It
wasn't even a name.
There was no name. We just had a vision of what you wanted us to do, and that's how we started. And here we are now, 2 years later on, with absolutely everything that you've said and more.
Lovely. Thank you, Richard. Come back anytime. So we got a few minutes. You could guys stay here because I'm not going to use this platform, but I don't know if I can leave and it will stay on. However, you could talk all you want. After that, I'm not trying to, because I do have another meeting coming up, but let's try to get as many voices as we can, like a minute, 20 seconds on the run. Neeraj, if you want to say something. Michael, I love to hear from you, Paul, and Peter as well. Yes. Andy is there. Wow, I see you. Chad, I just enabled you. Arthur. Talk.
Thank you,
Ash.
I just want
Ash
to say
Mufareh.
little guy.
Sean. Hey, Sean.
My man, Ash, how are you, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, my man, bro. Yeah, good to see you. You're excited. Look at that confidence and smile.
Hey, Ash, you got a mind.
Life is good.
1,000 terabytes. You got a mind of 1,000 terabytes.
Is it working? Oh man, it's rusty.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you.
Ash, we really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ash.
Coming on, Ash. It's really opened
Thank you, Ash.
today, definitely.
Thank you, Arthur. You're the man. Look at your confidence.
Yay.
Thank you,
You're gonna be
Ash.
telling a lot of people, I told you. Dumb. Yeah.
You the man.
When we all meet, it's going to be amazing, guys. You're the
Yes,
main
indeed.
man.
It's a done
Out of
deal,
this
I
world.
promise you. It's a done deal. We got the heart, got the money, technology, resources, the people,
I
the
pull.
hard working, the ethics, you name it. We got the package. Right, Chad?
That's it. Yes, sir. We got it.
In.
Ready to go.
Right.
You Ash.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Onpassive is the online business, no question about it. The online business.
No,
mother
it's the business.
I tell you, I really love what you were saying about the training. That is my profession. I am a trainer in a chemical plant, and I've been doing that for the last 2 weeks and having to do this new deal using Teams, which is really bad. You
Exactly.
can't talk. This one's a little bit better today because you actually, once you focus in on somebody, you can hear them. But the
Gonna
other
be
one,
with style.
yes.
Everything
Even
with
if your
style.
webcam's
Oh, where
broken,
am I?
mine's broken.
Sorry.
Ash, I gotta say that there's two things that you talked about today that brought tears to my eyes, and that was
Seriously?
the giving. Yes,
Oh,
that because I'm on so many things, and the theme that we
Enjoy.
see all the time.
Like out of joy, like tears of joy.
Tears of
Oh,
joy.
okay.
Yes,
I don't wanna scare
because the theme in Onpassive is giving. There's so many people here that are realizing we have an opportunity to give because of Onpassive, and also with schools. One of my passions is education. So those things tears of joy. Thank you.
Private
Education
schools,
and children.
Montessori, the Waldorf, the German education, whatever there is a model that you like, you give it to your kids. And here's the best part. Look, if your children or grandchildren or future children are going to go to a certain school, one teacher, one style, or one language, why don't you expose them to multicultural environment?
Absolutely. Wow.
Different schools, okay, experts on the topic, right? They can learn from astronauts. They're willing to give that. They want to make money too. But you want to make sure you can afford it. It's available. The knowledge is there. But so far it's been only accessible to a few, the elite. We want to make education accessible. This is the future of elective education, custom education, the new generation. So there are 100 million out of the 1.8 billion I talked to you about. 100 million of them, they will never be able to go back to school, not due to safety, due to poverty. We're in a recession, whether we call it or not yet. It's dead. It's horrible. Okay. Economy. There are 100 million school children as of now, as we speak. They are no longer able to go back to school if they open tomorrow. It's not about like opening school. It's about financial ability. They're just going to focus about being able to eat. We're going to save those 100 million children. They're going to have education. Their family going to afford it. It'll be higher quality education. So they're going back to school, and they're going to be okay.
Absolutely amazing.
Mind blowing.
You've actually just created something so different because in the online business or the home-based business, once you get going and you're successful, people say, oh, you're in that company, and they identify you with that company. Now we're going to be speaking to parents, and they say, what do you do? So I'm in Onpassive. Oh, my children are schooled with Onpassive. That is a totally different concept. Ash, thank you so much. That has just made this webinar. It's just totally give us so much more to think about. There's nothing we can't do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like I said on the last
Thank
Zoom,
you for,
Ash,
for your vision. Yeah.
This has made us given us an opportunity to become the best version of ourselves, and that is priceless.
No, this is who you are. There's something called finances that is kind of restricting all of us.
That's right.
We want to eradicate that, okay, completely, and we're all better human beings without that pressure. It's evil.
Boom.
When you're like tied up with that, like financial, like everything you're going to calculate, how much is it going to cost? Can I afford it? No longer an issue. No longer an issue. We can do better. Guys, whatever happens to me, you're in charge. You're founders.
Ash,
Okay?
Ash, one word I want to say to you, Ash. Tu sei un signore per tutto il mondo.
Te quieres mucho.
Eccoti qua. Sei un signore che sei tutto.
Oh, that's Italian. Yeah. I love it. I love Italian.
Ciao, ciao.
Rest in
Bello,
peace to
dai.
Scott Nelson, man. Rest in peace to Scott Nelson.
Rest in peace. Yeah, I just spoke with his wife last night.
Hello.
Ash.
Hello, Ash. I'm Dr.
Hello.
Pankaj from India.
How you doing? How you doing, Dr. Pankaj?
I'm fine, and
Yes.
I'm
Look
most
at that
excited.
style, blue headset.
Yeah. Thank you. You have recognized me.
Thank you.
I will be the first person to join the academy, and whatever I have learned till from my gurus, from my teachers, I want to deliver those things, each and everything, to every person who wants to learn, and that is by my heart and through my mind.
Yep. Look, it's one global academy. You got endless of classes and topics from the top experts of the world that they're going to be better financially. The students, the users, you know, it's just a done deal. It's beautiful. Why haven't we done that before?
Yeah,
Marco,
this is the right time now. This is the right time
are
now.
you? Yes, absolutely. Better than never, right? Even if it's a little late.
Yeah.
Hey Ash, hey, thank you for giving us all a choice. I really do appreciate that.
Thank you, Rod. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Ash.
You're a visionary. Arthur, the man of the house. How you doing?
Hey, I really like that idea of the Onpassive Academy, and I had an idea that maybe we could also include a store that people could purchase their equipment, like the computers or whatever they're using, and have it already set up so that it will be compatible with whatever the classes they are taking, so they can purchase those at a price or whatever. Thought that would throw that
It's called inspiring. So what we're doing now, we're going to inspire Michael. We're going to inspire Arthur. You give us your ideas, okay? So I have a saying says, if it looks good, eat it, about food, okay? And in business, if it sounds good, if it's good for the users, we're going to make it. It's a done deal. If you got an idea, if you got something that we can all benefit from or can improve our solution or our human needs, we're going to get it done.